"Where are the birds? Shouldn't there be birds here?" And she said, "I don't know. I don't know where they are." "I don't know where they are either." "Do you know where they are?" "I don't know." "Have there ever been birds?" A lot of birds, right? Many birds, thousands of millions of birds. Where did they go? Why did they go? Why are they not here now? I did see some big birds, some large, long-winged birds. They were all the same birds, 5 of them. But I didn't see any small birds looking at the wires, looking in the trees, looking at the tops of the buildings, looking around for these little birds flying around. And I looked at the ground, and there must be a lot of worms, there must be a lot of things, seeds. There must be a lot of things for birds to eat, so what's wrong? Where did they go? And I can't believe that they weren't here, because it looks like home to the birds. So what happened? I wish I could tell you what happened. I have no idea, but I'm curious. So being curious is important because it makes you ask questions. And as young people on the planet Earth, as warriors for the planet Earth, it's a good thing to ask questions. It's a very good thing to be thinking all the time, wondering what you can do. Some of you may be in school, some of you may be physicists, some of you may be into natural things, some of you may be into science, some of you may be into math, and it may be your life. Maybe that's what you want to do with your life. These things are all very important to survival because we have to figure out what we're doing, and it's going to come from someone here because it starts with you. It's too late for me. And it's your responsibility now. When I was your age, I didn't know I had a responsibility. And that's why they have this festival now, so that we can try to tell you to be aware of what's going on Earth and to do your part, whatever it is. So it's a good idea for those of you who are interested in learning and looking to try to figure out what you can do to make a difference. Maybe someone here will figure it out. Out of everything that we have sun, we have water, and we have earth. Somehow, these things come together to create life. There's a lot of energy in life. So somehow, between the sun, the water, and the earth, and our knowledge of physics and our knowledge of science and biology and mathematics, somehow there's an answer to how we can create energy and how we can sustain what we do. And that's where the word sustainability starts to gather more steam. Sustainability is a way for us to keep doing what we like to do. Without sustainability, we're going to run out of time, and we're going to run out of energy, and then we're going to start fighting over the energy. And if we put all of our thinking into one way of energy, then we're going to be very, very weak. So countries like the United States and Canada are very weak because they put all of their thinking about energy into fossil fuels. And they're driving all of their vehicles with these fossil fuels that they get from somewhere else. And to get the fossil fuels over to America takes an incredible amount of energy just to transport these fuels from wherever they came from to America. But here in Brazil, it's practically the envy of the world, what has been able to happen here in Brazil. It's great, because here we have flex fuels, we have the ability to use the ethanol, which is, something that's growing, that we make, but we have to be careful here to not be too greedy, not use too much, and cut down too many trees to make more land to grow more fuel, because the water we're drinking relies on the trees and the balance. So you'll hear about this from Greenpeace. You hear about how saving the rainforest is so important. It's not just important to you, it's important to me too, because the whole world relies on the rainforest. Because all of that beautiful green canopy is one of the most beautiful things on earth, and it helps to sustain life all around the planet. So we're all in this together. There's something to think about there. When I touched on fuel, I touched on the idea that ethanol and everything is great, but not too much, and not all the same time, because we have to eat. So in the US, they criticize ethanol because it replaces corn, which people eat. You'll find, no matter what the solution is, someone has a reason not to use it. There's always something wrong with it. There's always a problem with everything. Cellulosic ethanol is great. You don't eat. This is from the waste of food, the waste of everything, and we turn it into energy.